and then actually we'll do start recording too, just in case if the one on YouTube doesn't work. Okay. Make sure this is live. And we're live. Hello, Mr. Anonymous Misfit.
Hello. Who cares?
It's so great to hear from you again, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, after those diss tracks, I went into hiding, man. But I'm back.
Wow, yeah, man. I haven't talked to you in years. It seems like, but I'm glad we
Yeah,
got that all
dude.
worked out.
Yeah, for
It's
sure,
not like
man. I
it
mean,
took like almost 45 minutes to try to get this stream set up.
yeah, for sure. And by the way, I called that gang of lobsters that I sent to your house, man. So you don't got to worry about that.
Oh, good, good, good. I was worried about that. Okay. But hey, everybody. Even though I don't think anyone is tuning in, which I don't blame you, because it's super late, especially if you're in the Eastern time zone, or any other time zone for that matter. It is probably late or early. I don't know. But for me, it's late, and I'm trying to make sure that I can see my live stream so I can see the comments if there is any. Which I don't think there will be, but it won't let me. So you know what? Frick the comments. You guys are all screwed. Um,
Dang!
sorry guys. If you have any questions, most likely won't see them until after, and I feel bad, but there's nothing else I can do. But anyway, um, I feel like this is very, very interesting because we haven't actually even talked about the process of making a song. So like, I'm actually really excited to see what you have to say.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, in case you guys didn't know, Waiting for You to Text Back is releasing this Friday. I have actually the pre-save down below in the description. So if you want to, pre-save after hearing all these songs, then we would greatly appreciate it. Because it will be on all streaming platforms and all that fun stuff. Yeah, you want to say anything? I feel like I'm talking a lot.
No, I agree with you. With when you said that you're looking forward to hearing the process of it because like I mentioned in that video before the live stream, I mentioned how both of us are recording in two completely different places. Actually, you're freaking Cleveland, so like really in different places. So it's going to be really interesting to see or to hear more so about how both of us approached writing this album, with us being so far away. So yeah, I'm really freaking excited to hear your process and just talk about the album in general, dude.
For sure, because yeah, we definitely talked about like what we got to do for the album, but I don't think we've talked about like we haven't talked all about the song process. The only one that we have talked about and that we know how the process went is the first song, "Start of Our Reign."
Yep.
That is quite literally, I think, the only one, except for maybe like bits on "Invisible" and bits on "Wait for You." I think
Hmm.
that's the only one that we had a partial time. But "Start of Our Reign," I feel like it's important to say that this was like one of our last songs that we did technically. Um,
Yes, it was. Yep.
and I think that it's important because like the thing that not many people know is that we barely knew each other even going into this album. We just were like, "Hey, Frick, I know you make music, I make music. You want to make an EP? You can actually say how that went down because I know that you basically had that."
Yeah. So basically, one day, I literally was just thinking about Days Behind because it was just like a week or so, I believe, after Days Behind release, and I was thinking about it, dude, and I was like, dang, that dude freaking crushed verse, dude, and it's like I genuinely would love to do some more with him. And just one day, a few days later, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna freaking shoot my shot. I'll shoot my shot because me and him still been talking after making Days Behind and releasing it. Let me ask if he's willing to make an EP. So I sent a voice message on Instagram asking him, "Yo, man, I know this is probably not gonna work out, but I want to try to make like a 6 song like or so EP." He laughed at the idea of making only 6 song
I did.
EP, but we, well, we ended up agreeing on it, dude. And a little bit, and like a couple days later, we came up with the concept. We decided to kind of just go with the is behind concept, talking about relationships and things like
Hmm.
that. And then we were planning on just making it around a 6 song EP, and then we started making songs, and then it eventually became a 14 track album, and it would have been one if there wasn't complications with him with Who Cares distributor, the only reason why it's not 14 songs is because of his distributor. So now it's 12 songs. But either way, it's double the amount that we originally were planning on. So it was really freaking interesting, but it was a blast to make this album with him, dude. And
Oh
we
yeah.
got really close while making this album, dude. So it was really really freaking fun.
Oh yeah, because we came in beforehand, like barely. Oh wait, quick thing. Is there any way for you to put on a pair of headphones? Because I can hear myself.
Yeah. Just give me one lickety split.
Here we do everything super professionally on this Who Cares live stream. It's not like this was thrown together at the last second. But I'm trying to think of what I can say while I wait for my co-host. But every time I talk, I hear myself and reminded of how terrible my voice is in a speaking form. But that's why you can hear my not so terrible voice. I'm waiting for you to text back in singing and rapping form. And that way you don't have to hear me talking anymore. He has to go to the depths to find these headphones. And we might not see him again. It might just be me. I did replace him with a puppet before. I probably could bring it out again and just continue on with the show. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Even though the puppet could be pretty interesting, I think if I got him a little microphone, it'd be kind of cute. I think it'd be kind of cute. I know Photoshop. I mean, I could put the puppet right here.
Yo,
Oh, he's back. I was not totally talking about replacing you in the live stream with a puppet.
I literally heard you. I literally heard you because my mic started having issues. So I literally heard everything you said. You know, I'm regretting this live stream already.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. And by the way, I can see the chat now, so I finally got that working. So
Perfect.
what was like?
I'm expecting there. I'm expecting there to be like 100 chats by now. So go ahead and
Oh
update
yeah,
me on all
you
of them.
would not. I already had to turn on slow mode. It was going so crazy. Um, but
Yeah, I mean we're famous. So, I mean, it's just
I
that
know
simple.
who is not going to tune in for when you text back link in the description. I mean, who's not going to listen to this right when it releases Friday at midnight? Anyway,
Okay, you're so smooth. I can't lie.
like I was saying, what was I saying? It was so while ago. Um, oh yeah, I think you were talking about afterwards. We got like really really close, and I think,
Oh.
like I said, we recorded Days Behind, but that was just messages back and forth. Like we didn't really even talk except for just voice messages of us being excited. Like, yo, this actually kind of sounds good. Um, so we find for Start of Our Reign, bringing it back to that, this was when we finally we collabed on a bunch of songs. We found a process that worked where, like you said, we were planning on only doing 6 tracks, but we said the process basically was each person just you find some beats that they like. I sent him some beats that he liked. He also found some YouTube beats, and I also made a couple beats, and then record some.
YouTube beat merchant.
Yeah, the YouTube beat merchant got us some YouTube beats, which actually sound really nice. But basically, we were just planning on each choosing like 2 songs from the other person's like rough drafts, and just each person would record like 4 or 5 rough drafts, and each person would choose like 2. But we ended up liking all of them, so we just did literally every single one. And that's how it became an album instead of a 4 to 6 song EP. But again, like I was saying, going back to Start of Our Reign, we already figured out that this was going to be an album, and we wanted a song that would really be for an good intro. And I have to say, out of all the songs that fit with the theme, this one definitely does not.
Yeah, it does not at all.
But we wanted something that was like a back and forth song. I had this one beat that I really liked that I made that I just had no idea what I was going to do with. I actually tried to record on. I don't think I actually told you this. I tried to record on this beat in a hotel in Nashville, during Smoke Fest. I don't know if you know what that is.
Oh wow.
But Smoke Fest is a bunch of honestly Christian rappers like that get together, and I was down there
Mhm.
traveling, and I made this beat. Dude, this beat honestly has a lot of history. I made this beat on a car trip to Michigan. Okay. Year later, I'm like, this
A
beat's
car
real.
trip.
Yeah, car trip to Michigan in the middle of a car. Yeah, because I had nothing else to do. It was supposed to be like this. I'm not even gonna lie, this hyper pop drill beat because I wanted to try something. But then I ended up finding this choir, and that's honestly what got me addicted to choirs and literally every single song I've ever made after that. Um, but yeah, it was made on a trip to Michigan, then sat on for a year. Wanted to record it in Nashville. It sounded so freaking terrible that I scrapped the whole song completely. Um,
Eesh.
so I didn't tell you that, but yeah, this, this song has history. So when I finally was like, hey man, we gotta do a back and forth song, um, and bro, I think this song was probably one of the best to write.
Mhm. Loved writing this, dude.
Yeah, the process was we just got a Google Doc. He wrote a bar, I wrote a bar, and we just honestly went back and forth. It was amazing. But I think what we'll do, because I actually don't know if we have a process for this, we'll play the song. If you want to say something, just say the word stop. Because
I.
because if not, I'm probably just gonna think that you're just vibing to the song. So without further ado, guys, waiting for you to text back.
Who cares?
Put me inside of a box, a bearable gout, and now I'm standing on top of it, not even paying the cost. But I've been doing this as if I made money off
Yeah,
of
they
it.
tried to knock out punch, but instead broke through expectations. Don't need explanations, study hard cause I'm your next problem. Good luck trying to solve them.
Bleed on beats, ironically, it helped to save me mentally. I did some right, still got penalties. Used to look in the mirror, would see my own enemy.
Yeah, I'm going so crazy I could start my own academy. Teach you to put your mark on the century. Fallout Boy Rock to my catastrophe.
This
Only
part
dying
right here
happily
is
may I
my
leave my own
favorite.
legacy.
Make my movements, grabbing my own move van.
Pack my bags which I'm constantly staying in.
Made the big leagues, now I'm constantly pay the
Build our
rent.
names up, can't vict us until the end.
Everybody talk like they wanna see that.
Everybody's shocked when we don't drop trash.
Talk your smack, then you take it back.
Decide now cause we're on the attack.
Everybody take a seat, get ready for the
take a seat,
climb.
get ready for the
808s, they
climb.
watch me bleed, yeah, this ground is my high. Everybody take a seat, get ready for the climb. 808s, they watch me bleed, yeah, this ground is my high. Now you just
Watch as I get higher.
I have to pause right there because I don't think I've ever mentioned to that. The fact that you end with high and then I just say watch as I get higher is just, I think it's so cool because that was not intentional at all. That was completely not intentional, and it's just it sounds cool.
Dude.
I'm gonna play. I think your voice trickles out every now and then, so all I heard is dude in the most digitalized voice. Are you still there? Just to confirm. Are you just laughing? I can't tell if you're there because it would digitalize your voice every now and then.
Alrighty, dude.
Wait 1 sec.
I'm still here. Can you hear me right?
Wait, say something right now. We might be very delayed.
What? No, I'm speaking. Is it fine?
It like cuts you in and out, so I can't tell if it's like delayed or not. We have to wait for a good connection, I think. Yeah. Here, wait. Go on to leave Discord for a second. Join back on. I don't know if it's working. You there? Sorry, guys, for the technical difficulties. We are doing our very best to figure this out. Hello. I cannot hear you. I wonder if there's a way to pause stream. I wonder. I don't think there is. So I think we're just gonna keep going. and just edit it out when the video comes out. No, I cannot hear you. Welcome back to another amazing Who Cares stream where we get all the technical difficulties solved. This part will definitely not be in the video because I'm going to actually edit it now since we're having so many difficulties. Let me go on to Instagram. Try to get this figured out. Yo. Is everything... Oh, you're there. We're back. You're back.
Yo?
Yo, I can hear you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're back.
Thank God.
What I'll just do is, when it comes to when the video comes out, we'll just edit that part out. So.
For sure.
And the thing
God.
is, nobody has even saw it because I'm the only one in the chat right now. So.
Let's go. Man.
That's the great thing about
Chat.
having a small audience.
It's small. Even that word's an understatement.
A non-existent audience. But anyway, back what I was saying.
There you go.
I'm gonna repeat this because I have to make it a smooth transition. But the thing that I like about that part, because we didn't do this intentionally, was you end it with hi, and then I just
Hold up
say,
a second. Hold up 1 second. I'm
No
so
problem.
sorry to interrupt you, but can you share your screen on Discord
Oh.
before you continue?
Yeah. That's a good thing to interrupt me for. We are super professional here on Who Cares Streams. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
dude. Yes, there ever was.
Okay, we're back. So like I was saying, the thing for like the 5th time, the thing that I liked about this was it was unintentional for your thing to end at high and then mine to say watch as I get higher, because I think that was just completely unintentional and just happened to be that way. So I thought that was cool. And that being said,
Man, yeah, now that you point that out, that makes that part like my favorite part.
that being said, we're gonna rewind it a second, listen back to that part, and keep going as nothing ever happened.
Ready for the climb, yeah. 808 they watch me bleed, yeah. This ground is my high, now you just
Watch as I get higher. You said the limit was the sky. And now as I watch from the stars,
comes
the ground
from
so
the goes.
far, there's no turning back now.
Got a brand new start, light is forming in the dark, yeah. Every single scar just made a brand new spark, yeah.
Everything comes from the heart, yeah. They try to tear me apart, yeah. What touch becomes my art, yeah. I'm just doing my part, let's go.
Life is a ride, I'm enjoying it though. Go with the flow. Life is a movie, I'm the star of the show. Never losing control.
Yeah, why you hitting up
Never
my
losing
phone?
control.
Yeah, you know I'm in my zone. Yeah, I'm telling you, I already know it's only up, boys. Watch how I've grown.
Oh, look how we grown. Heart on my sleeve, all the scars that I shown.
I'm taking the throne. I'm the king of all the disowned.
Dang, ain't playing no games. Without the music, I'm going insane.
Though it never changed, but starting today's the start of my reign. Woo! Look how we've grown. Heart on my sleeve, all the scars I've shown. Yeah,
Taking the throne, I'm the king of all the disowned. Ay,
dang, ain't playing no games. Without the music, I'm just going insane.
thought I would never change. Starting today is the start of my reign. Yeah.
Hey, that's the first song. We made it through a song.
I can't lie, that last part where we sync up with us starting today is the start of my reign took me like a million freaking takes to get right because I kept coming in either too early or too freaking late.
I didn't actually know that. You didn't tell me that. That's hilarious. Actually, I just imagine, because I record at a library and you record at your house. For those who don't know,
Yeah.
I can just imagine your family just like, why is he saying this so many times and then screaming?
You want to know what's funny?
Wait, what?
Is my mom literally came in and asked me, why the heck do you say the exact same thing over and over again? Do people actually like that?
That's hilarious. Especially since like on this album, a lot of your stuff is like does not repeat. We don't have many repeating verses on this album at all. If anything, I have way more than you do. So that's hilarious. But yeah, that song was so much. I think that was definitely the only song that we actually collabed on and wrote together, besides like bits and
Yeah.
pieces, and that was so much fun. I remember both of us were like getting like super excited every time someone would write the next bar. But yeah, that
I
was a,
remember you getting I remember you getting real excited for that making my movements grabbing my moving van. I remember you getting really excited for that one.
yes, yes, and then packing my bags and constantly staying. Oh, bro, those. That's what I'm saying. That section right there is so good. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. But that being said, this one being one of our near closer to the end songs, we start with one of our songs that where it all started. And
Yep.
this was something because um this was
It
in
was
the
the time that it was the time this was a song that we actually first collabed on after I left you hanging for like a month.
that's what I was just about to bring up. Actually, I think it was closer to 3 months. And you know what's crazy? Circling it all back.
Seriously?
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? That circling
What?
it all back. Um,
What?
we were supposed to meet up the time I got back from that Michigan trip where I produced "Art of Our Reign."
My gosh, that's crazy.
So I can't remember if it was like the day after I was supposed to do it, or if I was actually supposed to do it in Michigan, and I was going to have to go to the store and go to Wi-Fi, but it just didn't end up working out. And I never heard from him for 3 months. And honestly, like, I didn't even think about it because both of our lives during that time got like super super busy. I think.
Yeah, dude.
So it ended up working out, but then I just got a random message from this because I think you changed your name from Anonymous Misfit. I was like, who is this guy? Like, it was so long.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, who is this? Why is he apologizing to me for ghosting me for so long? But
Oh, dude.
the question I have for you is, I actually saw on your you made a post about this. This was a song that you already worked on before.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I actually it's funny because there technically is three versions of this song. Um one the first one was this terrible version that was supposed to be on an EP that I wrote that never released.
Oh, is
And
that
then I came across
burning from the ashes or rising from the ashes or something?
no, it's from a completely different one that I
Ooh.
wrote. And it's hilarious because I came across the beat again, and then I wrote it, or not. Yeah, I wrote a version of it, hated it, and then that's when that's when I reached out to you because I was like, wait, I think he could sound actually decent on this beat. Then because I listened to your new music, I was like, dude, I think his voice could sound great on this. So I reached out. I was like, yo, man, got this beat. By the way, sorry for ghosting you, but I want to collab now. And then I sent him the beat, let him with a rough version of what I had. Thank God he liked it. And so then we ended up writing it, and he sent back his verse, and the third version of the song was actually the current version that is released, where I have the hook of the first verse and a third verse, but that's because after he sent the his verse, I was like, okay, I can't keep up with this with my terrible singing and my decent rap verse at the beginning. Let me go ahead and make a better one and add a new one, which that wasn't the original plan. I just saw an opportunity and took it. Uh, so kind of like we started our reign with you having a lot of history with it. I had a lot of history with this single freaking beat for like 6 months.
Yeah, because I remember you sent it to me, and I was excited because you were the first collab that I worked with, and this was during the time because before when I hit you up, that was back when I wasn't even having a studio available
Yeah.
to me at the library, and it worked out because I think if we did write a song then, my verse would have been really really bad, just from a sound quality perspective. So I'm glad you hit me up then, but Yeah, I was listening to it at work, and I'm like, oh, I really hope I can write a good verse on this. And I had a flow, and then yeah, I hopped into the studio. I was like, sent it to you, and I was like, oh, please let him like this because, like I said, it's my first ever one. Then he's like, oh, bro, I love it. I'm like, oh, it's good. And it's like I'm about to write a whole new verse for it. I'm like, okay, and it was sounding really good because I remember like this song's already been out for a while, so and I know that people are compared to our other songs, people like this one.
Yeah.
There was like a long, like 30 seconds of silence, and I was like, is that gonna stay there? And you're like, yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then you actually added a verse. I'm like, okay, thank goodness, because it was like a whole 30 seconds of just nothing.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, I don't know if that's gonna be interesting, because like people are gonna definitely tune it out of the song after this 30 seconds. It was like it hits.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think. Yeah, and then toward the end of me, like right before I was planning on telling you, yo, bro, it's done, with the 30 seconds of silence, I was like, nah, dude. There's this like one singing part where you start really going off. I was like, nah, man, let me go ahead and put that in the intro because that will grab people's attention. Yeah.
I remember
So,
hearing that for the first time. I was like, wait, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, because you're the one who mixed, and I think it's like I think this is the only song, and this is no shade, by the way, because you stayed with me through all the mixing process. But this is the one song that you completely took and mixed on your own. So I had no idea what it was going to sound like.
all the others, I literally just was in the meeting with you as you mixed it for just moral support.
Yeah, because I was pulling out my hair, especially for Screw Things Up, man. We'll get to that one.
I remember that one. Yeah.
But that one actually has a lot of history too. But we should start playing Days Behind, because this is one people already heard, but we'll go through it because we want to go through this album. So
yeah.
Here we go.
For sure.
There's the intro.
We love to live our lives in the dark, try to hide every scar that they left on our heart. Long sleeves to cover those scars. I don't think you'll understand the spot you left on my heart. And it's a memory I'd like to relive. Back when we were little kids, feeling young and joyous. Now I'm older and without you felt I lost me. When you said you found another girl, you lost me.
You rhymed me twice.
But I can't stop it. I wish I had a reason not to like you, that's my problem. I try to look at flaws that don't exist, I'm being honest. I wish that I could feel your love again, but I know deep inside I can't. So now I'm just sitting by the fire in my heart.
Sad
love has turned to rage. They push me away, try to tear me apart. So I cannot leave those days behind, days behind.
You actually sing really, really good on this, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you, man.
This and Motions, which no one's heard yet.
Back to those days when we had it our way and we were so happy and so extremely carefree. Lying on our backs, looking at shooting stars, pointing to the constellations that we thought were ours.
Boy bands have here.
Yeah. This is still one of my better fast verses I've done, I think. Even though it's definitely not the fastest I've done.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, he about to go off.
This effect you put on, I don't know what it is, it's so cool though. And here's the last verse.
I wish says things differently, but obviously it's too late.
Just imagine
Crazy
silence
how you
here.
wish on me so
It's
gracefully.
literally at
It's
30
too late.
seconds.
Your heart is
It
what I
was
wish I
literally
still
30
had.
seconds.
Force a bad fate on us, and I'm sorry, but I hope in some way I helped you. We still loved each other after knowing all our issues. I know we had a great run, but you can't run in torn up gym shoes. You know every day I miss you, but I know I'm dead to you. I still think about those talks we had sitting in your bedroom.
Hey.
So I got a couple things I want to talk about there.
Yeah,
So
sure.
first up, with that effect that you mentioned,
Yeah.
basically what I did with that is I pretty much did my own little like very monotone harmonies with it, and then I added a lot of
Oh.
freaking distortion, and reverb on it,
That's
and then
sick, actually. I had no idea. I thought it was like
yeah.
just reverb of mine or something.
But when it comes to those harmonies with the last hook, I remember you telling me that you were terrified to lay them down.
Yes.
So yeah, after you did them, I listened to them and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. And then you told me that they were the first harmonies that you ever did.
They were.
If I yeah, and I was like, dang, dude, okay.
Yeah. I
So
I was very lucky because like not many people know this, but like I've taught myself how to sing because I wasn't able to sing. I remember being in like the vehicle with like my mom and she just trying to teach me how to do harmonies because my mom's actually a really really good singer. Um,
oh
but
man, I gotta get your mom on the song then.
that just sounds so weird. That just sounds so weird. But anyway, I remember trying to teach you harmonies. And I just could not do it.
Yo,
for the
man,
life of me.
does she have an Instagram or something?
She
Nah,
does
that's
not.
crazy.
I'm not sharing her Facebook page with you now. That's
Just want to make a
terrifying.
song with her.
Just with Mama, who cares?
With Babu, who cares? Is crazy.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait, her artist name is I Care.
I do care. I care about my son. But anyway, that stays behind. That's a great song. You can actually listen to that now. You don't gotta even wait. So pre-save down below in the description. Uh, but the next song,
Dude.
I literally had nothing to do with. I am not on this song, so I'm just gonna say, take it away, my guy, because I have no input on this song at all.
So this song, I actually, me and him, because we don't know, me and Tev, aka Who Cares, doesn't know how to pronounce his name, so we just call him Vowel Guy.
We do call him
So,
Vowel Guy. I apologize for however you pronounce your name. I really try, but I'm not gonna do it on screen
Yeah,
to
dude.
embarrass myself.
Yeah, listen, dude. I highly doubt because you don't. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know this stream is happening.
Probably
But
not.
if you ever see this, it's nothing personal.
No.
Your name, we just can't pronounce it, dude. We freaking love you, and you did an amazing job on this freaking song. It's nothing personal, dude. But yeah, with this song, dude.
Oh, 1 second. I have to put one input for the vowel thing. It is slightly personal because I took out all the vowels and who cares. So I feel like we're kind of natural nemesises. But love what you put on this track.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. He literally has only vowels. I literally have no vowels. So I feel like we both went the opposite route. But anyway, continue.
Okay then. But no, this is another song that I had like another version of it, solo.
Okay.
I remember with this dude, I actually had a completely different song I wanted him to get on, and he made a whole verse of it. And he just wanted to get it mixed and then send it to me. And then things started going on in his life. Of course, he didn't go into detail. Of course,
Yeah.
none of my business. But he let me know that things were just going on in his life. So I was like, "Yo, bro, it's completely fine. If the verse happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't matter." And so then me and him just didn't talk, for like months until I reached out to him about this song.
Mm-hmm.
And I let him know that it was going to be on the album that I was planning on having it be on an album. He was like, "Yo, man, that's really cool. I'm fine with it being on an album." So a few days later, he sent over a verse. Freaking killed it, my guy.
Yeah, he
I
sent
knew he
that
would because
fast too. Like
yeah,
I
dude,
remember
he,
you said it might take a while, and he sent that fast. Like,
yeah, yeah. And with this song, um, like I said, like I knew that he would sound amazing on this beat because this is like his freaking element. I'm pretty sure he's starting to like write some different songs, but this is like my favorite style from him. I've like really wanted to collab with him ever since I first saw his song featuring somebody. I forgot his name, but I believe the first song that I listened to from him was one called "Stay Forever," I believe.
okay,
And yeah, and so I ended up um reaching out to him about this song, and of course, like I said, he ended up sending back a verse. And this song has one of the most freaking beautiful intros that I've ever freaking made.
no, you're right. It's probably the best intro on this album.
Yeah, dude, I freaking love this intro. But yeah, dude, that for now, that's all I want to say about it. If I got more to say about it afterwards, of course I will.
For
But yeah, I
sure.
think we can go ahead and I think we can go ahead and listen to it.
Let's listen to it.
I just
The
want to
intro.
let you know you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Even when I'm going through a rough time in my life, you're there for me. You never run me, even though I give you plenty of opportunities and chances to. I love you.
I'm going with the motion as my head gets too loud. You told me that
I think this song right here is the best song that you
that
sing
I
on,
was
personally.
feeling down. I need you
Nice.
right now.
Sounds so good singing
My
on this
soul
beat.
inside your arms. Then maybe
you, man.
I can heal every single soul. I think critical about me till I got nothing left. Take a step to the right, now I'm taking a left. Need a way to calm down the loud sounds in the background. And you're my peace, yeah, voices aren't back now. Held me to atone for the sins of my past. You push me when I need, and when I'm starting to slack, you gave me love and care, something I truly lack. Don't know how I found you, but I won't ever take this back, even when I'm going with the motion as my head gets too loud. You told me that you noticed that I was feeling down. I need you right now, holding my soul inside your arms. Then maybe I can
Here comes Vowel Guy.
every single
Yep.
song.
Bro, his verse on here is so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. I remember hearing for the first time, my mind was blown.
Yeah, yeah. Going with
Here
the
he
motion,
comes.
gotta keep
Hey.
on going, hoping that you notice, girl. I'm nothing without you right here by me. I hope you know it. I try to show it. I'm trying my best. Sometimes
The
I can't
vocal
rest and I
layering
feel a
coming
bit
up.
of stress, but I know everything will be alright.
Man.
Go with the motion, no commotion. Grab the pen and keep writing. I won't stop fighting flames out.
I love his
reignite when I
voice
see
so
me
much,
up,
dude.
fight.
It's
I
so
bet you won't
soothing.
make it right. I'm just trying to make it out. I don't want you
Oh, right here.
Tell me what you're on about. Are your feelings
Yup.
just strong? And we gotta keep it moving. We don't got no time for losing. We can make it as a movie. You don't gotta be confused. Yeah, I know everything will be alright. Yeah, I know everything will be alright. Yeah, I know everything will be alright. Yeah, yeah. I'm going with the motion as my head gets too loud. You told me that you noticed that I was feeling down. I need you right now, holding my soul inside your arms. And maybe I can heal every single scar.
Okay, from someone who has nothing to do with this song, I cannot begin to tell you when I heard this song how lucky I felt like that this was going to be on this album. I was like, this is so cool. Like, I still
really
every time I
freaking
hear it,
appreciate
it's so
that.
it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, man. This is definitely one of the best songs that I've ever made still, and it's been a while. So,
It's so
um,
good.
but yeah, dude. But yeah, when he sent his verse, dude, like this is technically the second verse I got from him. And however many songs I listened to every single one of his songs so far. So in he bro just doesn't miss. So like oh, dude, he just doesn't miss, and I feel so grateful and like lucky that he was willing to do a song with me. Uh,
Oh yeah.
as yeah, dude, he is such an amazing artist, dude. An amazing rapper, has a really freaking soft voice that I freaking love, dude.
Oh, it's
Um,
really good. And
yeah, yeah,
it's like
dude.
it's not. I'm trying to think of it. Yeah, definitely. I've heard some of his other songs, and like that vocal layering is definitely another one of his like styles that he does. That sounds. I don't know how to explain it, but it reminds me of like something you would listen to like for like lo-fi kind of. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, he's an amazing artist, man. He really is.
So big up Vowel Guy. I will learn your name one day, I promise. But I want to make sure I hear it from you first before I try this on stream. And then you're like, that was nowhere. That was just straight up disrespectful. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but
We're already disrespecting him more by calling him foul guy. We don't want to upset him even more.
yeah, exactly. And but going to the next song, I think what I'll do is I'll talk about the production of this, and then you're the one who actually laid the first verse on this, so we'll go into that.
Hmm.
But screw things up. Another beat that I scrapped because this was actually really tough for me. I'm not gonna lie. So this was the first beat that I made where I had a chorus in mind. And you might think, oh, what do you mean? Aren't all your beats like that? Most of the time I'm making beats, I just make a beat, see how it goes, use loops, add a little drum stuff to it, and a beat's made. I have an idea of what I want to sound like, but I don't have an idea of what the chorus is going to be, except for this song and one other song, Tricks on Me. Um, but for this one, I had all great ideas come in the shower. I had an idea for an entire chorus and everything, and I was able to actually do that with musical typing, which is just producing with your keyboard, basically, with like different notes. And with that being said, I finally was able to get it done. I was so excited because it meant so much to me. Because reason why it also meant a lot to me is because I had this idea before I learned how to produce. So the fact that I finally was able to get this idea onto a song was huge for me. Like,
Oh,
so it was. I mean, the only part technically that I had the idea was for this the part that goes do 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 do. The other part I built around it, but then I tried to sing to it, and like I said, I couldn't sing. So there was I think I have it somewhere in here of me trying to sing to it. If not, I delete it because I was upset about it. Of me trying to sing to it, but it just was not working because my voice was just not great. But when you finally brought it back, and I was at the point where I knew I could sing, because I completely forgot about it because it's been that long. I was so excited. I think I remember texting you like, "Bro, I already have the chorus for this. Like, oh my goodness, it already fits."
yeah,
Because
yep.
it fit exactly with what you were saying, and with the album, I was so excited.
He was freaking ecstatic when I said, bro, this beat right here. I remember I remember letting him know, like, cause he sent me a big folder of beats when
Yeah.
yeah, when we started getting an emotion, uh he sent me a big folder of beats. And dude, I listened to this beat and I was listening to the intro and I was like, oh, okay, I like this. And then when you'll hear it, there's these little like vocal
Hmm.
sample things that just go happy, 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 dude. And I don't know why. Tev will tell you this, dude. I freaking love beats that have those kind of vocal samples in them. I don't know why, but I freaking love them so much. So I instantly fell in love with the beat the second I heard it, especially since it fit so well with the beat. And the verse, at least the first verse, was freaking effortless to write because the it was like perfect. And I wanted to rap on one of these kind of beats for a while now, dude. So it really just worked out in like every single possible way that it could have worked out.
Yeah. No,
But yeah,
it really did. And sorry to interrupt if you were saying something. I didn't mean to do that.
no problem, no problem.
But yeah, I remember you sending it back, and then I added some stuff because I already knew the chorus, so I actually recorded that. I think like even before I heard your verse, I can't remember. But no, you sent me the verse first, and then what was I gonna say with that? But yeah, for the vocal sampling, I always like to produce with vocal sampling. Anyway, I'll do it in a lot of my tracks. But I knew he liked it so much because when he wanted me to produce a track that we could both hop on. I typically ask the person to either let me listen to their discography, so I can see what they like to hop on, or I ask them if they don't have a big enough discography, like what do you want a song to sound like. And I remember listening to your discography, and I'm like, this man loves these vocal samples in every single song. So I produced, which we'll get to, which is already out, Wait For You, with those vocal samples, because you also said you wanted a dark NF beat as well, and I mixed both of them up.
Yep.
I remember hitting you up for that, which I'll go more into details for that. But yeah, when you said, "Oh man, I love the vocal samples to this," I'm like, I should have figured you would have chose that one. But I just sent a whole folder. I didn't know what was in that folder. So, but I think
Yeah, dude.
you have anything else you want to add beforehand? Before I keep interrupting you. My bad.
No, you're completely fine, dude. I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all, dude.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I freaking love this beat, dude.
This is definitely very unique compared to all the other beats, I would say.
Here they are.
It's
I'm falling in love again.
Who cares?
I'm falling in love again.
I hope you're happy and I pray that you can say the same. Dance in the rain, it helps the dark thoughts to dissipate. Really crazy though we ended, I don't feel no pain. Maybe cause the good outweigh the bad days. See all those cuts, you are the band-aid.
This song has such an
Guide me
interesting
around
perspective.
so I land
It really
safe.
does.
Help
Yeah.
shape me up when in a
Compared to the
bad
rest of the
shape.
album.
Now you set me loose, I'm on a rampage. You formed me into a man I never knew I needed. Now you put my strength to turn me into a powerhouse. You were gentle when I was hurting, yeah you held me down. Then you were tough when needed. I got some power now. Just know you're welcome in my arms at any second. I don't care, I still love you though we ended. Just know I'm gonna continue to be the friend when you need one, and I'm gonna make you proud before I'm done.
I'm not into love in a way I wish I was.
My boy comes in
Kids
strong.
my age say it's just games, but I loved you so much. You wonder why we're apart, but I can't trust. I won't screw things up.
Whoa.
All the
Screw
woes.
things up.
Oh, we forgot. We need to talk about after the mixing process for this song.
Screw things up.
Yeah.
You
gonna be
wonder
tough.
why we're apart, but I can't trust. I won't screw things up.
I wish it didn't end the way it did, but I'm happy how we tried our best and that's the best we did. When the bad was happening, looking back at all of it, I'm fighting off a couple tears like how you would stand up for me when the trouble's near. I just want to thank you for all that, lifting me up when you would see that I
forgot
fall
that you
flat.
put a Who
Saw
Cares
that you
reference
pushed
in
me to
here
get inside the
accidentally.
court where the balls at, running stupid plays. But who
Quiet.
cares 'cause it's fun. You know you still got me. If you don't got anyone, you can tell me how you feel and I'll put that all above. Dang, I forgot we're not together. Sorry, that's some stupid stuff. Yeah, but I bet you know I still love you. That won't stop. Hoping I will see you on my climb to the top. Then maybe we can try again before both of us drop. Then maybe I won't feel like I'm surrounded by these rocks. Yeah, so I pray that you're happy without me. Yeah, I pray that you're
Say
happy
it again.
without me. Even with the voices that surrounding. Yeah, I still pray you're happy without me.
It's crazy how much we both have grown, and though we're apart, our life still goes. And though we're not as close, you can hit me up and trust me. I got you. Everybody's
got
talking
you.
like
I
why
got
still talking. Those who got my back
The most
asking
fake
why I
laugh
got your
I've done.
back. Thing is, I didn't want to ruin our
I love
friendship.
those two
'Cause
lines,
screwing
dude.
things up was kind of our
Thank you,
thing.
thank
Though I
you.
loved you, and you know that's true. Rather be distant and still talk to you than be through. Maybe one afternoon, see if it works out again and grow up a bit with you. I'm not into love in a way I wish I was. Kids
Okay, the
my
run.
age say it's just games, but I loved you so much. Wonder why we're apart, but I can't trust. I won't
getting
screw things
emotional.
up. I'm not into
This song means a lot,
love in
man.
a way I wish I was. Kids my age say it's just games, but I loved you so much. You wonder why we're apart, but I can't trust. I won't screw things up.
screw things up. Screw things up. You wonder why we're apart, but I can't trust. I won't screw things up.
Hey. Yeah, no, that song makes me so happy, man.
Yeah, dude.
But,
So I heard you say that you thought that before we started playing it, that you thought it had or as we were playing it, I remember you saying that you thought it had an interesting perspective
yeah,
compared to the rest on the album.
because either the songs that we have are either falling in love or like breakups. This one is like being very content and happy with being broken up with. Like, it's just like,
Yeah.
it's very interesting. I don't think I've ever heard another song that's like close to what we talked about. And when I first heard your perspective on it, I'm like, that's kind of really interesting, like, perspective. And I added on to it when on my next verse, because I already had the chorus. But yeah, dude, I really like the perspective of that song, because like, I've never heard another song like talk about like, yeah, this breakup happened, but like, we're kind of cool still.
Yeah, we're cool though.
But anyway, I'll go quickly into the mixing
yeah.
process. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
what were
you
saying?
know. Yeah, me and her still dap each other up, and all that. Say what's up, my boy,
What's up, everyone? We hit each other, go through, we throw hoops, stuff like that.
Yeah. Sometimes we have flashbacks and she just randomly throws it at my face, but then we make up. It's good.
It's all good. But I'm gonna go briefly over the mixing process, because I know a lot of people might not be interested in this. This song was so frustrating to mix. It took like 2 hours.
Remember?
Because I'm just gonna go briefly what I have to deal with. The library that I record at, which has a whole studio, records on GarageBand. I do everything in Logic, so I have to record in GarageBand, transfer all the GarageBand files, export it, and bring it to Logic. One second, notice these. Dang. Sorry, I'm human.
Bless you.
Thank you.
What? You're human.
I know, it's not professional for a live stream to sneeze on the live stream, but anyway. I also produced this back in GarageBand, because this was back before I had Logic, because like I said, this beat was one of my first ones that actually turned out well. But one, your voice is always super easy to mix, which I think makes it more frustrating, because my voice is ridiculously hard to mix every single time. Yours, there's this one preset that I use and that I've saved, because it works so well with his voice. I think I've used it for like 75% of the tracks with him. And then for me, every single time it's something completely different. I have to add different things. And then not only that, this song was supposed to be way shorter, but then our verses went long, so I had to extend the verse. But to extend it, I had to go back into GarageBand, try to figure it out, and I had to like export that 3 different times, bring that back into Logic, line everything back up, and bro, it was just, I remember you being there and just like laughing at me. It was such a hassle.
Yep. I sat through that with you.
Yeah, it was so painful for the both of us. I'm
Man.
surprised you
And
stayed
after
along
that-
too.
Yeah, dude. After that, I think that's what made me, fall for you, more intimately, man. Just your dedication. Oh no, I never mind.
We're actually in a long distance relationship. Until the breakup happened with these diss tracks.
Yeah. Actually, a few songs were actually about him. I'm just kidding.
Let me go with the deep reason of how this was. But no, don't worry.
Actually, yeah, this next song, Can't Go Back, is actually about him.
If you listen to this album, you can tell that it's two very straight males.
Yeah.
You really can tell. Like, you can tell this is not about the one another. But anyway,
for
which is
sure.
a good thing. But let's move past that. It's very late for the both of us. It's 12:48 here, and so for you it's 11:48. Even though my phone right now says 9:41, which I really wish it was 9:41 right now, but it's not. So anyway, Can't We Go Back was a very interesting song, because I think that of any of the songs if we were to plan any songs that would have scrapped, it would have been this one.
Oh, for sure. I
Because,
hated this song when I first sent it to you.
yeah, I didn't hate your verse on it. I hated my verse on it too, because not only that, it had the one part that just, can we go back, which you'll hear, and there's just nothing you can do there. So it means our verses would have been extremely short unless we found something to overlap that, and we just had no ideas. And the funny thing is, though, we got over that pretty quickly, and it was one of our, I think it was like our third song that was done. Like, we were like, yeah, that song's done now.
Yeah.
And it's actually, I'm not kidding, like one of my more favorite ones for singing for the both of us. Well, you rap mostly on it for the one part that I sing with the guy, but, or whatever that noise is. I don't know what you count that as. I say the guy because every time when I listen to the song, I'm like, oh, it's just the third guy in the song. Like, but he's
Yeah,
it's
we
part of the
never. Yeah, it could be a woman with a pitch down voice, but who knows?
beat. We really don't know who it is, but it's our song now. So
It's our song now.
I don't know who it is. We're not adding you as a feature, so. But yeah,
And even if we wanted to, we don't know who it is.
yeah, we have no idea who it is. We're just all sudden, if this song, which I doubt it will, if this song ever blows up into extreme proportions, and just have this person coming out of the woodwork like, I was the one, and just sings a perfectly flawless version of it without you just, it's not even pitched down. It's just actually, that's how their voice sounds like. It's just like gorgeous. You're like, oh.
No, we have to retire and just delete everything.
Like, you actually sing like that? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh. Wow. Is there anything else you want to mention for this song? This song doesn't have, like, much crazy... I know you found the beat for it if you want to talk about that, but I don't know if that's just, like, I was on YouTube and found a beat.
Yeah, I just, I actually walked through a volcano to find this beat, actually.
Wow. That's impressive.
I'm just kidding. I just randomly came across it on YouTube and I just liked it.
And by the way, for those who are wondering, we do have the license for all these songs. So if you're thinking, oh, they're YouTube beat merchants, we bought the license. So get off our backs. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, Tev bought all the licenses for the YouTube beats, so don't worry.
Luckily, YouTube beats are actually kind of cheap. If they were like $100, I'm like, bro, we're scrapping this. Like, if I found out, I'd be like, nah. So yeah, it's actually $150.
You could be your next hit.
It's like, we could, if you think about it, we'll make profit back in 50 years when we blow up.
Yeah, may take a century, but come on, man.
Think about the legacy our grandchildren will have with this song. Anyway, let's go to the song.
Oh my gosh. So weird.
Sad piano. I feel bad for some people who are tuning in right now, because I think there's one person. Hello, one person, whoever you are. This is like mostly a rambling, and then you hear a song.
Let's go now!
Just drops a rap, it's an extreme rap verse. Great feature by whoever this is.
For sure.
I can't stomach looking in your eyes, knowing I'm the reason for the pain you feel with all those nights, having trouble sleeping. Take the suit off, cutting every tie. You have every reason, and I wish that I could be the reason for every season you enjoy. No excuses, but I was a stupid boy, putting strangers above you and placing every ploy, while knowing your love is pure. I'm sorry I destroyed
This part
what
right
we
here is
have.
really cool that you
In the
added to.
past, I know I put my passion above you. Made decisions that was cutting you. You can tell me that you hate me, I deserve that. You put dirt on my name, but I earned that. You took the name away from your memory, killed every picture of you and me. But here I am trying to remember all of them. But dang, all of it's a reminder that
I would never bring up those two worst things if people with that KSI song made such a big deal about it.
Yeah.
This was cool too, because it's like actually two different vocals and two different names.
Yeah. comes emotional
Can I just
Tev.
start by saying I'm sorry? Got my phone, I
very
don't
rare
recognize.
emotional
Despise how I was focused on telling myself lies that my success would benefit both of us in the end. Instead, my love shifted and I was playing pretend. To be honest, surprised that you stayed so long. Had so much dreams but came off way too headstrong. All along, you were pushing the side and with me. Sometimes for dreams to come true, you gotta break free. I hurt you so bad, hurt you so bad. Whoa. Why can't we go back, I'm begging, please. I hurt you so bad, I'm so sorry. Only have myself to blame for watching you leave.
Another great feature. I think this guy carried the song.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Don't know who he is,
Nothing
but
without him.
nothing without him. And that is Can't
And I
We Go
remember-
Back.
And I remember with this song, dude, I remember you talking to me about I sent the song over. You noticed that the verse and just the song in general was very, very depressing. So you wanted to try to match the mood, but it was difficult for you.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm sorry for that.
Reason being, for those who don't know, I'm not a very emotional person. There's reasons for that I'm not going to go into. But, like, the reason why I do a lot of fast verses is just because, like, if you want me to, like, make my voice, like, super emotional, I still need a lot of practice in that. And so then he said this super sad verse, I'm like, dang it. And the beat's really slow. I'm like, I don't think I can rap a fast verse on this one. So I was like, we gotta try. And it turned out really well. That's why I like it a lot, because, like, it's very different. It still sounds like me and like something I would make, but it feels different to me because I had to go a whole different approach mentally for it. And honestly, there's one part where I said, you gotta break free, and it sounds like I'm trailing off because of sadness. I ran out of breath, and I was like, free, and barely got that out, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to scrap that. And I listened to it, I'm like, it just sounds like I'm sad and depressed. Let's go.
Yeah, that's literally when I listened to it. Literally when I listened to that verse and I heard that final line and how you delivered it, I didn't take it as you was losing breath. I generally thought that you were just like, because you sounded so defeated as you said it. So I just thought it was you just trying to trail off.
Well,
because you just realized,
I kind
there's
of
no
was
point in
defeated.
trying. So
I kind of was defeated because I was like, I knew I was running out of breath, and because I don't have great vocal control, I'm not gonna lie. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to get rid of it, and so I just gotta break free. And I'm like, I'm not even kidding. I don't know how it sounds so good in here, but to me in my head it sounded like free. I was like, dang it, I have to record this again. And every time it was like agonizing because I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's so hard to make an emotional song for me. So.
Yeah, thank God you didn't just instantly delete it. Thank God you listened to it before you freaking deleted it, dude, because it works very freaking well with the song.
Yeah, no, I really liked how it turned out. I don't know if I'll ever be able to replicate that again without getting asthma. So, so we'll see. But
yeah, dude.
The next song I think we can both agree is probably one of our favorites on the album.
Oh, dude, it's so good, dude. The girl that is featured on here, bro.
She's been popping off too, even afterwards.
Yeah, dude. She goes by Wannabe. I actually don't even know her real name because I never asked. But yeah, me and her have been talking for a while.
Oh, 1 second.
And eventually,
one sec. Sorry to interrupt. Shout out actually Kiwi for saying, "LOL, I'm truly a loner." Don't worry. We have a bunch of songs to make you feel even more depressed. I'm sorry, but I probably shouldn't say that. But I feel like both of us on this album, for you saying that, speak a lot of experience in that on this album. So hopefully, if you listen to it, it'll make you feel a little bit better because we know exactly where you're coming from, at least in this album's perspective. Sorry to interrupt you. Keep going. Didn't mean to do that because I actually got a comment. I was shocked. So.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But yeah, with this um uh yeah, so talked to this girl for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of the same situation with you, except reversed. She out of nowhere reached out to me, because me and her used to talk a little while back when both of us was on Twitter, and she randomly messaged me again and was like, "Yo, I listened to a song you called Don't Go, and it's really good. You improved so much." And me and her have been talking ever since. But so I so she's a new artist in the sense of releasing stuff. She's been actually making music for a good bit,
Mm-hmm.
but she's still very, very new to releasing and recording. So when I let her know that I was making an album with you, and wanted her to be on this song that we were planning on having on the album, uh, she was very, very excited to say the very freaking least. And I told her, "Yo, I already sent you an invite to the project. I already wrote the hook, put a reference on it. All you got to do is sing it." And within like a couple days, she let me know, "Hey, I got it done. Let me know what you think." And I listened to it, and it was perfect, pretty much.
It was. It was.
Yeah, I remember you. By the way, this girl is a college graduate. You feel what I'm saying? Uh, so that leads me to believe that she's somewhere in her 20s. But I remember you uh being very you asking a lot of questions when I
Oh yeah.
first introduced you to her, because you thought she sounded young, and I can't lie, she does sound pretty young, even though she is in her 20s. Which it makes sense on why you were so, you were asking a lot of questions. It would be normal. So but
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, dude.
Yeah. You mean
I didn't pick up.
yeah, I'm 21,
I
and you just gotta be careful with everything these days. And so I was like,
Yeah.
I knew you guys already had a relationship going, as in just talking wise, and I was like, you're 18. She seemed like the same age. I was fully ready just to say, hey, just you deal with all the communication here, since she reached out to
Yeah.
you. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything where I'm reaching out to a random person who doesn't technically know me yet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, but I talked to her before, to you, about you, I should say,
Mhm.
before she knew of you before I even freaking, told her to message you on Instagram. So, but yeah, dude, this hook, because she's on the hook of this, the chorus,
Mhm.
she freaking smashed it. She absolutely freaking smashed it. Her voice sounds absolutely amazing on this kind of beat, because she has such like a really like soft voice,
Oh yeah.
and it's a very freaking nice voice to listen to. And yeah, I was very, very excited to get her on this song, because I knew that she would absolutely kill it, because I knew the kind of voice she had. And yeah, luckily she didn't hate my what I wrote for the chorus. So she was willing to lay something down, and yeah, that's the story of how Wannabe got on this song. It raised a lot of red flags in somebody's mind.
Oh
Completely
yeah.
understand
Once I
as well.
figure it out,
Um,
like again, I was fine with talking about, it, but again, when you just don't want to have a super long conversation with somebody who is younger. Like I thought she was like, I'm not even kidding, like 13. So I was like, this could be, this could be. And honestly, the reason why it really bothered me was, I'm not kidding. I was in an Uber and someone was talking to me about. So I'm a college student, right? I'm working really hard.
mhm.
I have a job and all that. That pays off completely all my college, just for the people who don't know. But there was this person who came. I'm not kidding. It was like the day before. And she's like, "Yeah, you wouldn't believe what happened. This friend, my friend's son, was dating a girl. He was like 18. She was 17, and they were both really liked each other. He had a huge. He was in college, but he had like a bunch of scholarships because he's really smart. And
Mhm.
the dad didn't like him, so the dad sued or took him to court for sexual misconduct, even though he did nothing. He ended up being found not guilty, but he lost all his college stuff, scholarships, everything. His college completely kicked him out without finding out.
Yeah, dude, that is. Oh my gosh, that is like
So
actually freaking
I had
terrible,
that on my
dude.
mind, and I think that's more of why there was like even bigger things, red flags during it. I was like, bro, I can't lose my college over a song collab,
Dude. Yeah, and we were talking about it, dude, and I was telling him, dude, I would never freaking do that to you,
Oh yeah,
bro.
no, I
Which,
knew
of
you wouldn't
course,
do it to me, but
yeah.
she hit me up, and I was like, that's when I hit you up, like, bro, do you know like any information about her at all? I was like, before I say,
Oh, yeah.
hey.
Yeah, dude, by the way, I try to make sure that the girls I talk to, no matter how I talk to them, are over 18.
Oh yeah.
So,
and now knowing you now, I fully trust you in that. But again, we only knew each other for like a week.
yeah.
And so I was like, oh, we're gonna see how this goes. But anyway, moving
Yeah.
past.
So this song it has some interesting details during the making of it.
Besides that, this song is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, besides him being terrified of catching a lawsuit,
besides the lawsuit part, I gotta hear this song because I was the last person to put my verse on, because she put hers down, and then I think you recorded yours, I think a rough draft of yours right after, before you even sent it to me. So I heard the whole song, and they're like, okay, we have this spot right here for you. And I was just like, I gotta follow these two things up. Like, I was like, I'm gonna try. And the original flow I had in my mind did not work out, just because like I couldn't hit the notes, and I'm like, oh man, if I screw this song up, I'm gonna feel so bad. And I actually got it to actually sound decent. But yeah, dude, I love this song. I listened to this song actually probably a little too much for it being technically my own song. So that being said, let's play this song because we keep hyping it up.
There she is.
So good. This is also the fastest person to mix. I pushed one button and it sounded so good. You're like, okay, that's it.
You look in my eyes and see a version of me that I never saw. Gave the truth and blocked the lies. Give me reasons to fight and give my all. Every time, every day and night. Butterflies and smiles when we talk. Dang, been a while since I felt this way. With so little pain, I can't concentrate all the little things. Cause our mind is on you all night, all day. You're the wind my boat uses to make its way. And you push me away from the dangerous things. Yeah, you push me away from the dangerous things. Yeah, and it's crazy cause
I tend to hide away inside of my own skin.
Well, I can't even say much. This song's so good.
Yeah, that sounds so crazy, but it does happen when you don't mean. But then I met you, and everything just took a turn. You pulled my heart on track and gave me everything I own.
Our hearts were smashed to pieces, but like a puzzle, we just fit. And we grew and saw some healing, and we wouldn't be the same if it wasn't for those walks and our long talks to deal with our emotions and confusion, and trying to find the lies between the love and the lies. And the more that we have tried, we no longer hide those parts of us that died.
I tend to hide away inside of my own skin.
Inside of my own skin.
Yeah, that sounds so crazy, but it does happen when you don't
When
win.
you don't win,
But then I met you,
I met you.
and everything just took a turn. You pulled my heart on track.
Oh, my bad. And actually, Kiwi, hit me up on, if you can sing, just hit me up and send me just like a vocal demo on my email at whoiswhocares. It's in my About Me on my YouTube page, and we can see if we can work it for sure. But I don't know. I don't know if you can see the chat. At a Dame. So if you can,
what's our friend saying?
this she said that she can sing and she's 24 and need any female voices, and she says she has perfect pitch. So I said she can email
Oh my
me.
gosh. Yo, when she emails you, if she's fine with it, share her Instagram or email or whatever to me. I need that.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. If send it to my email. You can find it in my if not, actually, I'm just gonna send it on here. It's gonna be through my other account. So if you see a random guy with a blue face pop up, it is still me. It's my other account. Did that work? Okay, that's the email right there. Just send me even a vocal sample, just so I know what it is, ways to contact you, because I can get that email. And then, yeah, we can definitely see if we can work. And then I'll also, if it's okay with you, I feel like it should be since she's responding to both of us. I'll send it to you and see if you want to work as well. But yeah, that's that song.
But yeah, this song, dude. One thing, I don't know if I ever told you this or if we talked about it.
Sorry.
But one thing that I freaking love, especially as a guy rapper, I love collabing with singers, specifically female singers, just because of the complete contrast in voices. I like freaking love singers. Like, I know I'm a rapper and a guitarist, but singers are like my favorite kind of musical artist. I generally don't know why, but I probably love singers a little too much. But yeah, dude. It was really cool to be able to meet Wannabe, and start working with her, dude, because she, not only is just like a really freaking cool person, but also, if you couldn't tell, she is a singer and she is female. So, it's really cool. So it's really cool to be able to have her in my circle, so that way I can, have at least one of them on my side.
For sure.
But yeah, dude, it's really, really cool to.
And the thing that's also
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. The thing is, like, it pauses.
You're good.
So another thing that I don't want to give hardly anyone's information on this, but she is not a naturally English speaker. Like that's not her first language, which just makes it 10 times more impressive. So that being said, love that song.
Yeah, dude.
But next is "Wait for You," which is also already out.
Dude, I love dude, the beginning of this song when you start like singing, like doing that little rap singing thing that you do, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I don't know why, but I love it so much, dude.
Oh yeah,
it builds up the chorus so freaking well, dude. It's insane.
I appreciate that. Yeah, and this
Sorry, I'm not gonna gas you up anymore. I'm just gonna insult you from now on.
Hey, I'm enjoying it, man. I'm not going to complain. The thing about this one is that this was the one song you're like, hey, can you produce a song that would be in my style? Because again, this was before we were planning on making the EP. I said, I'll send you 3 beats. You let me know which one you want to work on. And then you're like, oh, I actually like 2 of those beats. Do you want to make an EP? Which I think it was just going to be Days Behind, Tricks on Me, and honestly, probably Wait for You was probably going to be the extent of the EP before it became an entire album. But yeah, this beat is made with you in mind, and I think that it really worked out really well. It was also
Yeah, you killed the production on this beat, dude. You really did.
I appreciate that. And also, this was one of the few beats that was made to have two people on it. Like, in mind, I'm like, okay. Because the other ones I had to either extend, or there was just, like, there would be parts where I was just going on forever. Which we had to fix. But this one was definitely the easiest to hop on because it was very much made for two people. Even towards the end where we worked on it together. I don't know if there's anything else you want to say or add.
Yeah, with Wait For You, there's this really cool part of on the end where both of us go back and forth that is definitely my favorite part on the song. It's where you go back and forth, I rap, you sing. They're Kiwi, and if anyone is gonna, and if anyone else is watching is gonna hear it, and they probably heard it already if they heard the song because it's already released. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Got that vocal chop for you, my guy.
There it is. Let's go. I'm falling in love.
Who cares?
Those birthdays I miss them. Back when we
There it is.
didn't happen 'cause we listen. I became
Listen.
the person when you made your
Person.
decision. Grew up too fast, let's go back when you and I weren't so distant, yeah. Whoa, hand in hand, love at first glance, saying whoa, we'd wait for you. Running to the car, pouring rain, we were having fun.
This is one of the best choruses you've ever written, bro.
You think so?
Sitting in the sun,
Yeah,
you
dude.
sparkled for a second, and I couldn't wait to wait with you. Felt like we'd never end, patiently impatient, promising that we'd wait.
Dude, in this little
for
drop
you.
when you're
Yeah,
first
but
starts.
crazy how things can just switch up.
It's a
Hold
really
up.
good song.
Want to see people change? Watch people say break up. I should know this all just love. People say love is a game. You chose me as your backup. Girl gave you a wide open free throw. I'm
Girl
like,
gave you
that
wide
you missed
open
your shot
free
though.
throw.
Now the only shot I'll take is an injection. Stay away from your toxicity and games. Maybe just a little pinch of insane. Forget 6 feet away. I'm talking 6 stories.
Ooh.
6 stories. Every Susan saying you were just so clueless. Then it was you were so
This song
stupid.
is really good. I don't even listen to
Didn't
this.
want us to get distant. Didn't think about us when you were in his arms and whispering, saying I love you when I wait for you. Staying for 3 or more.
Don't worry
It's
about
a
it,
game for
Kiwi.
2. Was only into us. Only thing that was true. And be in love, nothing less. No depressed, hearts heavy, but I wish you could just wait for me.
What'd she say?
Here, I'll pause it real quick. She said, I feel hella conceited with my last comment. I promised I'm not, but I sent you an email. Here's the thing. As an artist, you gotta gas yourself up.
Yeah,
You
you do.
got to. Because if you said, I'm a mediocre artist that's 24, I'm going to be like, okay. So, gas yourself
Yeah,
up.
like-
Gas yourself up.
Yeah, if you are a singer and have perfect pitch, let us know.
Let us know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to. After I hop off this, I'll look at the email. I probably won't respond tonight because again, it is 1:17 and I do need to sleep. But I will definitely respond to that sometime. I won't leave you on red because I don't get many people collabing with me anyway. Besides this man, beautiful specimen, that's you're listening to right
Yeah.
now.
For sure.
But yeah, don't worry about it. We'll go back to the song.
Actually, Kiwi man, Kiwi girl, I guess I should say actually. But me and him, man, when I go to Cleveland, man, I'm gonna invite him to Taco Bell, and there are gonna be some things that take place in the bathroom. Let me just say that, it's
That
gonna
is-
be a fun time at Cleveland.
Out of context is so wild. I'm not even gonna try to explain that. Oh my God. That's an inside joke. Oh, I'm crying.
Yeah, it is.
We're just gonna leave it at that and go back to the song. Okay. Anyway, she started laughing. Anyway. Okay.
Let's go. I was thinking of both of our past, wishing we last.
don't wanna
thinking
know,
you
kid.
heal a lost heart. Now my heart's inside a cast with all these scars, and I can't take it back.
And
Or
I
myself
can't
into
take
a
it
track.
back.
Vision is black, knowing you're on the attack. I
That part
guess
when
what
the
dreams
beat drops
we
is
last
so
forever
good,
are
too.
always the things that get lost on endeavors. There is a reason why I never trust anyone who says we'll sit
I
together
love
with
these
people you
next
love are the
lines.
ones that are
Right
global,
here,
but
right when the
enemies
beat
think
drops,
as
it
they know
sounds
how
good
you're
for me.
feeling.
Oh, I
That's
love
when
it.
you realize the saying keep enemies closer has a different meaning. Dang.
Oh, he clears in the throat. Yeah, right here.
Pain made me start my reign. Like you see, I'm making build my voice. You hear what I'm saying? Playing those games, my aim.
I listen to
You
these
see,
songs way too
sorry,
much,
I'm
man.
honest, but it's something I promise. People are evil, can't trust one. Heartbreak past sequels, and they flash their tongue. They spread hate on everyone. Then they come back if you offer something.
back if
Don't
you
say I
offer
never
something.
told you.
That's
Or
part
they
right here
never
too.
told you. Give you a warning, you know that I did. Work hard all day to rely on a wish. Eating all up on my dish. Me and music have a different relationship.
Kind of get desperate.
You know, even though I'm unbelievably hurt that it didn't work out, I'm still so happy
hurt,
that
girl.
I had all those memories with you.
But you still love her.
You know, I still love you.
How'd you know?
It feels like I listened to this before.
Memories always surrounding. Start a high tide, now it feels like I'm drowning. Yeah.
And mixed it 50 times.
Used to write songs like we were forever, but now the songs say we were never together.
You used to say that you loved me before. Looked into my eyes and say that I was the only one that you adored.
Such a smooth
The spark
talker,
of life.
Tev.
The only
I remember
reason
you
we
saying,
look at him,
"Hey, man."
better without you.
Well, I'll
Those
do it.
truths turned into lies instead. Yeah.
We enjoy your company, actually, Kiwi. But I remember
Wait, what'd you say?
she said I enjoy your guys' company. She said good vibes. Thank you, I appreciate that, and it's nice to have somebody in the chat.
I actually just got done just insulting Tev before we started this live stream. So I'm glad that you think I'm glad you think that we have good vibes.
It's crazy because we never even met each other in person. That's a wild thing. But I remember you hitting me up and like, "Hey man, that last part sounds more like rapping than talking." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for."
Yeah.
I was like, "It's kind of to match the beginning part." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that actually sounds kind of cool." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Your natural talking voice kind of sounds like rap." I'm like, "That's not my natural talking voice."
By the way, I didn't just switch my opinion because I didn't feel like fighting you on it. I actually, when you let me know that context, I generally like thought, okay, yeah, it makes sense. Let's keep it.
Oh yeah, no, it was like I remember you said it was like it sounds good, but it just sounds like you're rapping. I'm like, yeah, because I am. Like if it was talking, dude, you would know if I was talking. It would be way more goofy because my voice does way more different inflections. It would be like, well, I'm talking now, and it would just been like, hey, oh, I don't even know what I would have said, but
Hey, girl, I still miss you.
I still miss you. Remember those days when I waited for you and you didn't? Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shucks.
Next is Invisible, and then we actually, this song's really funny. Actually, I'm gonna let you talk about the song because as much as Screw Things Up
Dude.
was frustrating to me, this song was very frustrating for you.
It was, dude. Since I don't know if anyone else is tuning in, but I know Kiwi is, so I'm gonna go ahead and basically just have a heart to her with her about you. This man, right, Kiwi? I hope you're listening. This man had me right at least two freaking rap verses, and listen to this. It's a storytelling song. Do you know how hard it is to write a storytelling song if it is a 1 minute song? And now he has me writing two freaking 16 or whatever they are song long verses, and it was a pain. And we sat in a call for how many hours
A long time.
trying to freaking write this song. I'm over here writing about some random blonde girl that I'm imagining in my freaking head that doesn't even exist. You'll feel what I'm saying. You'll understand that when you hear the song. But it is just play the song, man. Just play the song.
Basically, another reason why he was frustrated is because I sing on this song. I barely wrote anything on this song.
Yeah.
It's just repeating myself a lot of times. I think I wrote 3 verses, and they're like the most easiest bars you'll ever hear. But before I start the song, I'll give context for the song because it was a song I produced before. This song I actually had an idea for a storytelling song. He liked storytelling songs, and I was like, "Hey, you want to hop on this?" And I'm like, "If you do though, I'm probably not going to be rapping for a lot of it because I have an idea for the vocal part." And he's like, okay, bet, and then I don't think he realized what he just signed up for, because this song is our longest song on the album by almost 5 minutes.
Dude, it's when I realized how much gonna have me rap, or it wasn't even the rapping. I can rap for a really long time and not have any strain on my voice or anything, just because I learned how to do that. But when it comes to writing, that is what I have an issue with. And yeah, I guess like I told you one time, I could write like 4 or 5 songs in a row. That's with a couple hours of a break. You'll feel what I'm saying? But yeah, it was difficult to write this song, dude, but it was still really, really freaking fun, and I enjoyed you just laughing at me the whole entire time, you know?
Hey, I didn't know I was about to get karma like 2 days later when I was mixing up, screw things up, so definitely got karma back for that. I remember, even for screw things up, I'm like, I don't want to hear the words, I will screw things up ever again. Like, it was.
Yeah, I remember that.
Also, Kiwi's
Dude,
laughing
if
at
we...
both of us, so.
Oh, okay. Glad, hey, glad we can offer some entertainment.
Honestly, yeah. It also helps that we're probably sleep deprived and might make this stream way more interesting than our actually personalities. So, anyway.
Hey, man, you're so right. I can't even argue with that.
Without further ado, Invisible. Also, I try to make this sound like a phone, which I think it would.
Who cares?
I was sitting up in class.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm alive, feeling pretty bored. Trying to sort through the thoughts in my head, try to stay to myself, cause I really ain't adored. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired. But there's a reason why I stay strong. Right in front of where I sit, there's a cute blonde. Got nervous right away when I first saw you. But if I want to talk, is that wrong? Cause something in my past shows me everything I lack. Like when I get attached, that's when they always leave. But dang, she's looking at me. Does that little laugh like she likes me? No way, is she laughing at me? What's wrong?
I can make an exception.
I don't know, need to clear my throat as I leave my seat. Walking toward her, feelings are flowing. Don't know what to think as I get closer, mind is going crazy, racing and insane.
Hello, hey, I'm invisible, no one sees.
Just a comparison that I know that I barely wrote on this song. 9th grade is impressive.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, you have no idea what I'm referring to.
Trying to ease the pain.
Got my number on the paper and I put it on her desk, and she read it, put her in her pocket, scared cause of the risk. Put myself inside a zone, uncomfortable with. Now I'm on my bed at home and still thinking about it. I was waiting all alone, can't get past this. Mind is going crazy, all these thoughts I can't dismiss. Looking at what I did, hoping nothing was amiss, but at least there was a chance with no hopelessness. Hold up, wait, I think I got a message, but how do I respond? And do I want this knowledge? Curiosity is holding me hostage. Also, all these nerves makes it hard to acknowledge. Wish that I was confident, but that's not me, man, I'll be honest. Might as well just get it over with, just in case. So here it goes, let me see what she is saying.
What is she gonna say?
Gotta open up the message anyway. Like,
Rejection.
Dagger.
What I expect but rejection.
She rejected me.
I guess, yeah. Let's hope, but what did I expect? To actually be with you. Rejection, followed by depression. Wish I kept on neglecting. Instead I kept on
I love this part so much.
It worked out way better than I thought it was going to, I'm not gonna lie.
Have to move on, I guess, yeah. Let's hope, but what did I expect? To actually be with you. Rejection, followed by depression. Wish I kept on neglecting. Instead I kept on pressing to be with rejection. What I expect but rejection. Have to move on, I guess, yeah. Let's hope, but what did I expect? To actually be hands up, hands up. Gotta pick yourself up, gotta pick yourself up. Move on, move on. You took your shot, but you gotta move on. Hands up, hands up. Gotta pick yourself up, gotta pick yourself up. Move on, move on. You took your shot, but you gotta move on. Hands up, hands up. Gotta pick yourself up, gotta pick yourself up. Move on, move on. You took your shot, but you gotta move on. Hands up, hands up. Gotta pick yourself up, gotta pick yourself up. Move on, move on.
earshot, but you gotta move on.
No, it's
Yes,
completely
another
fine.
anonymous Misfit voice memo.
Sorry to bother you.
Disney Channel. Ooh,
I
it is giving Disney Channel.
appreciate you for even, I guess, like reaching out because you did.
Yes,
that's what we were going for, Ted.
That's literally what we were going for, which is crazy.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye.
Hello, hey, I'm invisible.
That's actually wild.
No one sees me. I'm just trying to
No, the fact that even when I said, I'm like, here's an idea for a storytelling song. It's going to sound like a Disney Channel. And she said it sounds Disney Channel. That's beautiful. Exactly
Hello, hey,
perfect.
yeah, I'm invisible, but I'm trying to move on, and I'm learning to be okay
really
with
gets us, man.
screwing things up and be myself, and overall trying to be someone that I love, yeah. Oh, you know, it's a leap of faith, and sometimes there'll be days when I'm full of pain, but I'm okay, yeah, I'm okay. Invisibility gotta wear off someday.
Invisibility gotta wear off someday. What?
You gotta wear off someday, bro.
For sure, man.
She also said we need to
Has
name this
to.
song Rejection. Because of how many times I say it in that song.
It's a little bit too late for that. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but good shout. Good shout. Because I think I probably do say rejection more than invisible in the song.
The thing is I fully agree with her.
Ooh, I was very true too. I was getting Church Kid, but then it connected. Ooh, Church Kid too. That makes a lot of sense too. But yeah,
So
we were definitely going for Disney Channel vibes, and especially since the rest of this album is not very much Disney Channel like that. We just wanted something like storytelling. That's the best way to do it with that would fit with the album. So glad that it worked out. So
yeah, dude. But I remember. Shoot. What was I gonna say? Shoot. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. With that, one part where like there's a multiple of vocals coming in, pretty much about like your mind just conflicting with yourself. I remember you having a lot of. This was another song where I was there during the mixing process,
yeah.
and I remember you having so much trouble with that part, trying to try all this fancy stuff. I just said, "Wait, have you tried to turn it down?" And then you turned it down, and then it worked.
yeah, that wasn't one of my brightest moments, especially since I almost.
That's literally the equivalent of your computer freezing and you trying everything except restarting it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And it sounds really good now because it's like it just sounds like a mess. And I was kind of like, the best way to explain it that I can think of off the top of my head is like that Encanto song. It's like that Bruno song or whatever, which is another Disney movie, and they all sing at the same time. But I was like, I want it to sound kind of like that, but at the same time, I don't have like the kind of skill, and my voice is still the same. So no matter what, it's gonna sound blended. So, we got it figured out. I really like it, and the thing that I like about it is that you gotta really tune into each ear to hear what the person is saying, which was kind of the goal, because like it's supposed to be like quiet voice in the background, like subconsciously.
Yeah.
So
And I
think it
feel
worked
like-
out.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't know if this is something you thought about, but it's like times where like we can have that kind of voice in the back of our head, not even just with like rejection or like self-doubt, but just in general. And there's time, and it really puts it into perspective, because sometimes we can have that voice in our head, and we can listen, and we can try to listen to that voice so we could put so much focus into trying to hear that voice that we kind of just forget about the other voices that may be good to listen to.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that also really like helps you out with the kind of mind that could be going on with someone full of self-doubt as they go up and talk to a girl that they like or talk to a guy that they like, dude. So overall, that part is like my favorite part of the song, just because like it is personal to me. So yeah, dude, you freaking killed it with that, dude.
Hey, get some sleep. You're not held hostage like the both of us. So actually, Kiwi's going to sleep. But thank you for sticking around and sending an email. Like
Yeah.
that was huge. to actually have somebody in chat. So you made our day even better. So thank you. Good
Yeah,
night,
for sure, for
and
sure.
get some sleep. This album will be out on Friday. You can pre-save it, and thank you again. Appreciate you. Um, yeah, that's yeah, I like that song too. I think we even in our back of our minds, like people like might be saying like, oh, it's Disney Channel. We knew coming to this, like we even said. I remember saying like, this song is gonna sound very very cheesy. Like
I remember that.
I was like, it's gonna sound super super cheesy, but I like it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now this next song, you are not on. You are not on this next song.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I hit up one of my friends that I met another again while traveling in Nashville for Camp Electric. I don't know if you know what Camp Electric is.
I do not.
Camp Electric is a music camp. I think it was technically run by Toby Mac. You know who Toby Mac is?
Yeah, I do.
And it just brings a bunch of like different artists like that worked with other artists. So like say like a drummer from one artist or the singer from one artist. And you get to work with them basically for a whole week, which was really cool.
Ooh.
But I met him there. He was my roommate, and we just connected right away because our room was full of rock people, and me and him were both soft spoken, not rock
Mm.
at all. So we were like, might as well. We connected. We both like sports. He's a Detroit Lions fan. We just connected right away, just like basically how you and I connected, and then we still talk on Instagram.
Mhm.
Not nearly as close to the amount that you and I talk, but I remember you saying, "Oh yeah, I got this feature. It'd be cool if you got a feature." And I'm like, I only know one person, and if he says no, then, then I'm screwed. And he said yes, and he got to me within a week. The thing is, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if this came to your attention, but he sent me the beat, and you know how it sounded different from when it first was.
Yeah.
He pitched it up, and I was like, okay, great, this sounds great this way, and he put a killer verse on it, and I was like, can you send me the file for that? And he said, I'm not actually able to because I did it in iMovie, and so there's really no good way of sending it through Instagram because the file's too large. But he told me, bro,
Oh wow.
you have no idea how long it took to get that beat synced back up. You have no idea. It took me a solid
Oh my
hour and a half.
gosh.
Because the thing is, my iMovie wasn't working, so I had to do it in Logic, and I had to look up a ways of how to do it, and it's this super obscure way of speeding up the entire, because typically when you speed up the tempo, it's not going to speed up the beat pitch too. You know what I'm saying? Because when you speed up something, it's going to change the pitch. Like if in video form, if you speed the tempo up on a beat, it's just going to make the song play faster, but the tempo is going to stay the same. Or no, the pitch is going to stay the same. So I had to try to fix that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was tough as it is. And then recording this song, out of all the songs that, by the way, he absolutely killed this. I think you've heard this. He absolutely
Yeah.
killed this.
Oh yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Amazing singer, better singer than I am. I am hands down going to admit that by far. Like he has way more natural of a voice than I do. Because he's like, and his name is Armin Healy, by the way. Go check him out. I think he has a song out. Just look up Armin Healy, or just look it up when this comes out and click his name. Make sure you check him out. But I got sick the day after, and you might be thinking, why is this important? I knew I was feeling sick the day of. My voice was strained, and I could feel it when singing. So out of all the singing performances on this album, while I still think I did a decent job, this one I can tell, like, oh, my voice was straining at that point, because I was like, I'm losing my voice, and I knew that whenever I slightly feel my voice about to get lost, I know I'm about to lose it for a good solid month, and which I did. It was actually one of the worst voice sicknesses that I've had in a long time. I was out for like a good 2 months
Oh,
without
wow.
being able to talk very well. So, yeah. But this song is amazing. I love producing this song. I produced it for him. So I thought his style of music would he would sound good on. He loved it, pitched it up, and sped up the beat, which made it sound even cooler. And then we got this. I don't know if you have anything you want to say, because I know you technically didn't really do anything on it, but
But nah, man. Yeah, both of y'all killed this song. I mean, that's really all I can say is this song is freaking amazing. I love it, dude. Yeah, that's literally all I really can say.
That's exactly what I was thinking for Motions. I'm like, song sounds great. But this is On Our Way Up, and actually, he recorded his verse first, and I made mine after. So that was actually interesting. He volunteered to do that first, which was super cool. So here we go.
Nice. I love this beat so much. I'm jealous. I'm jealous that he was the one to get on it.
Yo, listen up. Hard time will come in different ways. Just be patient.
He sounds so good on
Telling
this
you
beat.
that I can't even wait
He
till we
does.
make it all.
I still need a promo of this song. This will be my next promo because that's I did all the songs but this one.
Oh man, I see it coming. Hard time will come in different ways. Just be patient. One day we'll be able to say that we made it all. Don't let go, cause I see something. We're on our way. Oh man, I see that it's our turn to make it out. I can tell, I can feel it. I've been waiting long enough for beginning. Everything we want we'll receive. I believe that we're on our way up and now, on our way up and now.
They've been sleeping on us for a while. Been crimping our style, foot on the gas, not watching that dial. Per hour lives go past in a mile. Our dreams pass
even
reality.
tell my
Try to change
breathing
probability,
by my breathing, I
actuality.
would say.
They bring up all the adversities, but being free is
I
my
breathe way
identity.
different
And
than
yeah, I
that.
might be oh so stupid to believe
dude,
in
I
us,
can
not
hear
know
it.
what the move is. And I said we'd be on the rise, enjoying the climb, no matter the time. They be waiting for a sign, as if success got crossed dotted lines. Document my journey, promise I'll be fine. History books have page that is mine. They said in different ways, no time would I make it. Praying to God for help, he said to be patient.
That said, I would've
Almost
been a
let
lot
go,
better.
but I still
what I'm
felt
saying, I feel
something.
sad.
Said we won't rise up, but
It's
I
still a
still
great
see
song,
it
though.
coming, yeah.
Hard time will come in different ways. Just be patient. Telling you that I can't even wait till we make it all. Don't let go, cause I see something. We're on our way. Oh man, I see it coming. Hard time will come in different ways. Just be patient. One day we'll be able to say that we made it all. Don't let go, cause I see something. And we're on our way up and now, on our way up and now.
And that's On Our Way Up.
Such a freaking good song, dude.
Yeah, I love that song too. But yeah, no, he sent that to me and I was like, dang, like I was like, I gotta find a good way to match this. And I had an idea and for a flow, and the flow would have sounded a little bit better, but you know what, I'm still very happy with the performance that I put on. But yeah, no, bro, he smashed it. He definitely carried that song, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he did such a great job.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, that's that one. And then the next one is Tricks on Me, which is the second song we've ever worked on.
Oh right, it is.
It was supposed to be because you did Days Behind. I'm like, hey, do you want to hop on one of my songs? So, because Days Behind was your song, and I was like, you want to hop on one of my songs? And he's like, oh yeah. And I think I saved you from being on taking a social media break. I just couldn't think about it. So you're like, I'm about to go on a social media break, but we'll post this song real quick. And then that never ended up happening, I don't think. So sorry about that.
Yeah, I was planning on taking a social media break because social media was taking too much. Was taking a toll on my mental health because of all the stuff I saw on it. And then that dude, and then he just so happened to want to get me on a song, and then and then the album ended up happening. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna take it because of me working on this album or working on this song with him. Might as well ask him, see if that can provide a little bit of a distraction, and it did, as you can tell.
Hey, I gotta say, I think I can speak for the both of us that this album definitely improved our mental health in a lot more
Oh,
ways than
yeah.
we thought.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's
This
really been amazing.
Yeah. I generally thought that this would just be like a really fun thing to do in my free time, just because I had so much free time.
Mhm.
It would be such a great way to just keep me busy, dude. But oh my gosh, it has helped me because a few of these are based off of are like influenced by a few real experiences that I've had with with a couple girls, dude. And It's been so freaking therapeutic writing this song, whether it was about an actual girl that I used to know, used to talk to, or just about something I made up in my head so that way I could write the song. It's been so freaking therapeutic to write this song, to write this whole entire album, dude. I loved every single second of it.
Well, not only that, and I feel like this is a good time to bring this up. Like everything on this album has been like way better than we all thought. And you might be wondering, like, what do you mean by that? We finished with just barely knowing each other. We finished this album in 2 weeks. We got everything mixed and probably made some of the best songs that we ever made. If you ever listened to our past profiles,
Yeah.
then after that, releasing goes really well. We didn't get to really add 2 more songs onto that, but those songs are actually already released. So we won't say what songs those are unless you want to. But but then promotion way better than we thought.
Yeah.
We were getting way more traction than we thought. We got 3 collabs when we thought we had 0 traction to get any collabs. Even this live stream, we got somebody chatting and hitting us up about it, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you might think, oh, that's like one person, but why? How are we getting one person right now interested in what we're doing?
Yeah, dude, it's like if I tell my family or my church family or my friends, yo, me and one of my friends, his name is Tev, we're releasing an album and we did a live stream and we got one person not only watching but we got her freaking chatting. People will be like, it's one person, but it's like, dude, to us that
That's
freaking
huge.
means the world. It means it is like Tev just said, it's freaking huge for us, dude. Like literally, I'm gonna freaking be literally, I'm gonna just be casually just cooking my midnight snack or whatever, and I'm just gonna randomly think of Kiwi and I think she's cool. You know, I like Kiwi.
Exactly. And yeah, and even with like promotion, we thought at most I even said we're gonna get. We actually had a whole meeting saying we needed to make sure our expectations are rise up because most likely no one's gonna listen to this, and even if so, promotion is not gonna really do much. But we're gonna try our best and we're gonna work hard for
Yeah,
it.
that's
And bro,
the
were
funny
we
thing.
wrong? Were we wrong?
You know, like, listen, you know how when every single artist they like constantly hype up their album to themselves
Yeah.
in order to like promote it. We did the complete freaking opposite of that. We told ourselves that it would, like, we would get nothing. Like, we were lucky if we even got 10 streams, not on a single song, but 10
Album.
streams as the album.
And we already got.
we had
Oh, keep going.
we had low expectations. We had low expectations, man.
Yeah, super low expectations. And for like first we were just super happy that we got 3 artists because again we were no names and they actually wanted to work with us. We got that. Huge.
Mhm.
Got the album done in 2 weeks because, and the reason why we say it's so important in 2 weeks, our schedule has not lined up ever since. Even while we're on this call, we were not planning on doing this live stream until sometime later this week and realized that now is the only time
Yeah.
we could do it. So that's why we hopped on. We were supposed to build some hype up to it. Realized didn't have time. Now we're here.
Yep.
Super late at 1:47 in the morning at my time. But
This is for y'all.
it's for you. It's for you, Kiwi, and everybody else watching. Even though she left, which she should have, because it's super freaking late.
Yeah.
But for promotion wise, I said at most if we hit 200 total views, that's gonna be huge for us. I'm not kidding. I've counted. We have gotten over 3,000 views on all our platforms. Like we're nearing. If we want to count the. If I omit the one days behind video that you did that got 1,000, because it was just you blinking. If I count that one, then we've gotten 5,000. If not, we're just about to hit 4,000, like around, ballpark.
Jeez, dude.
That's it, which is crazy.
Man.
Um,
People will hear us say that and wonder why we're so excited about a few thousand
Few thousand
views
views.
when we could get, when we could be getting, when there's artists over here just casually getting 100 million just by staring into a camera. But it mean, like, we worked a lot. We worked
Mhm.
hard. Even when we generally thought nothing would get any kind of attention, dude, we still worked hard and fought to at least try to get it into some people's radars, you know. And God started working, and
started working.
God started working, and we're very freaking grateful. We're unbelievably grateful.
Yeah, we very, very shocked. Because again, you might think, oh well, these guys probably should be getting more. We just started. Like, this is our first project. Like,
Yeah.
like we've released solo songs and they're starting to get traction, but it's mostly because of the promo for this album. Like, I'm getting more streams because of this album. I know that you're getting more streams too, because
Yep.
most of your songs right now are the songs that we've worked on. Um,
Yep.
but yeah, it's really been huge, and that's why even for the smallest things, we say thank you for everything because it's insane. Um, that's some people with literally zero traction, two random people that just met up, are getting like at the very least 4,000 eyes on it. So crazy. But that being said, I think we talked a good amount before Tricks on. Did we say what Tricks on Me? Yeah, we did talk about it. I produced the song. Oh, I didn't talk about the production. I'll go over that really quick so that way we get to the song.
But let me take a breath.
Let me take a breath. So this song was a song that I produced beforehand. He heard it with this one. He heard this one. Wait for You, and another song that I'm actually going to be using on a future EP. That you probably don't even remember the beat for.
Is it that one? Is it that one? Like very aggressive choir beat that I randomly just surprised you with a verse on?
Yes and no. That was a beat that I showed you on the same EP that I'm planning on releasing, but that's a different song. That song was not available for you, man. I'm sorry. I'm
Dang
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry. I have a whole music video planned for that though.
Nice.
But again, I think that's the first time that I've mentioned that for you. But yeah, no, it's a different beat. And I think you heard it, and you said it was just it was an aggressive beat. That was very much not our style on a collab song, which I'm very glad we did not do. Even with things that we're planning on in the future, I don't know if we would have been able to use that beat. What was I saying? Oh yeah, for tricks on me, it was he heard this beat and he's like, oh my goodness, you like this beat, I think actually at first better than Wait for You. So we started working on that. Whoa, did the stream just go down? 1 second. Making sure that the stream is still working. Okay, it's still working. On my phone it said stream went down and I'm like, or unavailable or something, so I freaked out. I was like no. But like I was saying, so I started getting to work on this one because I knew I was only going to get probably one song because, again, like I said, it was for an EP. And like I said before for Screw Things Up, it was one that I used musical typing because I had an idea for the chorus. But that chorus did not work in the slightest because it was very long. It went, I probably had like 4 notes. And I realized that I cannot hold a note for that long. I'm not an opera singer, and like I said, I don't have the greatest breath control yet. So I was just like holding it like, ah. And so I was like, I gotta change this up. So I changed it to what it is now. And I was like, I hope he still likes this. And you did it. And you added your verse, and then I finished the song, and I realized, again, like I said, you were supposed to be a feature. So there wasn't much room for you, because again, I was like, oh, it could just be a short feature, because technically it's a feature. Then we realized it was going to be an album, and you were like, yeah, I'm really not on this song at all. So I extended it.
Yeah.
And boy, am I so glad we did, because your second verse is... I love your first verse. Your second verse is probably one of the best rap verses on this entire album.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Let me take a breath.
So good, so good, so good. I remember hearing it for the first time. I think I was at work, and I was like, writing, yo, it's so good, don't change it. Because I think you're like,
And
I
then
might
after
re-record a part. I'm like, don't do it.
And then I ended up re-recording the first verse because I felt like because I felt like I actually recorded the second verse with the aggression and like the oomph I should have, and then I realized that the first verse was lacking, so I tried to bump it up a little bit.
But hey, I think it's your best rap on the song. It's one of my favorite songs, actually. I love this song. And the thing is, I didn't know how it was going to turn out when I was first making it. I was like, I even was thinking, I'm like, this song's not going to be as good as Days Behind. And honestly, I think I like it a little bit more. Just because it's such, not for the fact that of song-wise, but where it's placed on at the album, because technically this is our last song on the album, because these two songs are kind of filler songs, which you'll soon see. But ending an album with this song is so good, man. It's so good. But anyway, without further ado.
Let's do it.
Oh, this song's already out, by the way, so you can listen to it now. Or, if you want to wait for Friday, pre-save on the link down
I
below.
can't surrender when playing your games. Charge to the arson, you're growing the flames. Manipulate
This
every
beat right
single
here.
thing. Got a lot of dirt that'll really hurt. Got a garden of flowers that I could dump out. Roses and daisies, your favorite. How about I stoop to your level? Burn 'em to the ground, now ain't no worth all that trouble. So now I roll down my sleeves just to cover my heart. Tell me you love me if orange a new scar. You can tell me that you are the reason that I got a light.
Quick question, because I'm sorry for pausing it. You said
No problem.
right here.
Really hurt. Got a garden of flowers that I could dump out. Roses and daisies, your favorite. How about I stoop to your level? Burn 'em to the ground, now ain't no worth all that trouble. So now I roll down my sleeves just to cover
Right
my
here.
heart. Tell me you love me if orange a new scar.
What did you say there?
Go ahead and play it again.
Is this tell me you love me, and then I always try.
Burn 'em to the ground, now ain't no worth
Oh.
all that trouble. So now I roll down my sleeves just to cover my heart. Tell me you love me if orange a new scar. You
Yeah, it's yes, tell me you love me, it forms a new scar.
Oh, that makes so much. I can hear that now. Bro, I thought it said in front of something, in front of a car or something. I was trying to figure out.
in front of a car, it forms a new scar. Technically, if the car is moving.
No, you can understand it, but I just like I don't. I think it's also because I'm sleep deprived, and yeah, I was just wondering what it was. Anyway,
You can tell me that you are the reason that I got a light. Don't even start, you're the reason the darkness is clouding my mind. My life was shine till you came into mine. My thoughts were fine till you came into mine. Wish you the best, but my life is a mess with you. Winnie, you test me in ways that would never make sense. Here's again, thought you were my friend.
Facts.
Yeah, I forgive you, but don't hit me up.
You won't give up.
It's the end. Gonna be hard to forget how you left when it seemed
Bro,
to be
you're-
life for my
this-
death. It was like you were hoping
these
that
rap
to
verses
respect
so
for
good.
all of my feelings was sharing to you. Always would tell me I won't find another like you. That is the point. Blocking your noise. Don't hear your voice. Was lost in a void. Tell me you're sorry. Don't need an empty
I just saw what's up your sleeves. Those cards
Dude,
weren't
that
down for
chorus
me,
comes
no.
in
But I
so
still have
hard.
the keys.
this
Whoa,
song is
you
just so
tried your
good.
tricks
So much
on
energy
me.
compared to the rest of the album.
Now I'm on the stage and no one knows, and you think it's all show. Now I'm trapped.
I love that
set me
line.
free. The saw's coming right for me. And you think that this is routine. You tried your tricks on me. Too bad my heart is on my sleeve when you're playing your tricks on me. The day when you pulled me aside and you said you had to apologize, said all along you like this other guy and you used me to get back into his eyes. I can't remember the rest you said.
That's
You were
actually
the ringleader
painful.
for this whole circus event. I was a clown just falling again and again. You're playing tricks on me. I just couldn't believe it. The whole time I was in your maze, hypnotized by your hope and your gaze. And I hate that you used me for your gain, because to you this was all just a game. It was all just
Bar.
a game. You were the queen looking for
Also,
your
you,
king, 'cause sacrificing pawn
rhymed,
just
two
seems so
words?
easy when the checkmates
Did
are
I?
solely,
Wait,
but it
go
isn't
back, go
me.
back.
Is hypnotized by your hope and your gaze. And I hate that you used me for your gain, because to you this was all just a game.
Gain. Gain. Don't disrespect me, bro. I don't do that.
Dang! Dang, bro! Just let me have this.
Okay, yeah, I said game twice. Not gain and then game.
It was all just a game. You were the
Oh
queen
wait, no, you're right.
and your gaze. And I hate that you used me for your gain, because to you this was all just a game.
No, I wasn't
It
going
was
for a
all
rhyme
just a
there, though.
game. You were the queen looking for
I'll give
your
it to you, I'll
king.
give it
Because
to you.
sacrificing a pawn just seems so easy when the checkmates are soulmate, but it isn't me. These people left me and I just wanna free this, all showing that you're happy with me, loving me and all the best. You're mad, too bad, and never so soon. Now I feel like I'm on a rope, bouncing with all my hope.
I have no idea how many times I've
left for
heard
rope, just
that.
for you to know everything that's shown is completely different blown. They're taking for your show. Why you gotta take me as a clown? Why you bringing me down? Why you playing with my heart? Can't wait another tear me apart.
I thought the few vocal layers that I've done on
It
this stuff.
seems that you've been playing tricks on me. In the end, was
I love this part.
Yes, bro. I'm so glad you added another verse. So glad.
Did you think that this was fine, or are you playing your tricks on me?
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Lost cause of you, but I found my way back. Falling for you must have fell for a trap. Think of the memories and how it went bad. I'm so sick of you lying, be real for a second. When you were crying, who the heck did you let in? You stayed up all night to try to get it, as in all of the scars that they use as a weapon. That's right, man. Jog your memory. Promise I won't let you freaking forget me. You threw dirt on me with a little shovel. I got a wheelbarrow just to cause you trouble. Think I'm ready. Give me a sec. The old me is already dead. Hold up, let me take a breath. Alright, yeah. Let's go. Sharpen my words like a freaking machete. I try to let loose, but you never did let me. I'm sick of you thinking you're just a good memory. You're not. All that you tell me, trust me, it's blocks. You got an ego. You think that I need you with what you put me through. You think they'll believe you. You think you're a victim. Stop. Everyone knows that.
I just saw what was up your sleeves. Those cards weren't dealt for me, no. But I still have the keys, whoa. You tried your tricks on me. Now I'm on the stage and no one knows. And you think it's all show. Now I'm trapped, please set me free. The saw's coming right for me. Ain't think that this is routine. You tried your tricks on me, yeah. Too bad my heart is on my sleeve when you're playing your tricks on me. You thought you had me fooled. You thought I was a wreck. But now I'm better than ever. I'll come right out this mess. Playing tricks on me, but I can promise now, can't fool me again. I can't trust a word coming out your mouth. Tricks on me, not as it seems. Heart on my sleeve, I just want peace. Tricks on me, not as it seems. Heart on my sleeve, I just want peace.
Hey. Bro, that song's so good. I know we say about all of them, but that one is so good.
So good, bro.
But yeah, that one was a fun one to make. And technically, like I said, you might be wondering, why is that technically, are you saying it kind of wraps up the album? Because this next song is a remix of a song that you already released, and the song after that is kind of a outro track. So,
which is the first song I ever produced.
It is. You should have put your producer tag on.
Don't have one.
Just add an anonymous misfit on the track. Who's on the track? I don't know. It's anonymous.
Who's on the track? It's anonymous.
It's anonymous. That guy looks weird. Misfit.
Guess what? I'm not a puppet.
I'm not a puppet. But this next song is the first remix I've ever done, actually. Actually, that's a lie. I did do first remix that I've ever released. Actually, wait, no. Technically, I did. Did I release? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I think it's the first remix.
Make up your mind, my boy.
I can't remember if I did release a remix, and it's definitely taken off now. But yeah, no, this one was a lot of fun. And what happened was, I know you sent me the song that you can listen to right now. Give it time. Go onto his Spotify profile. Look up Anonymous Misfit. You'll find him. And hear the original song. But you sent me the song, and I'm like, I've always wanted to do a remix. I'm like, hey, you want a remix for this? And you're like, yeah, sure. I remember making it. Like, I really hope he likes this. Because again, technically, this is the second song that was made on the album, because we were in the middle of making. We've just finished Days Behind, and I was like, I have time. Why not make a remix for it? And yeah, I don't know. I think you like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. It was a shock, because I sent him this song just to get some feedback on it.
Mm-hmm.
To let just so hoping that he'll but also, let me know if there's anything that doesn't sit right with him with it. And then when I looked on Instagram after he messaged me, I was like, okay, cool. So he messaged back about the song. Let's see if he likes it. And then the message wasn't. It was, hey, I like it. But it was, hey, I like it. Can I remix it? So it came as it was a huge shock to me. I was like, oh, I've actually never had any of my songs completely remixed. That this is like a really freaking cool opportunity. So I said, yeah, and you freaking killed it. I freaking love it.
Hey, I'm glad, because I was trying. If you listen to Give It Time on his. It's a very upbeat, cheery song, and I'm like, I want to completely destroy that and make it dark. And
Yeah.
it's definitely
Classic
completely
Tev.
different. Classic Tev. It's emo phase Tev.
Yeah, for sure. It's
but-
okay, man. We'll hold hands in the bathroom, and you'll feel a lot better.
I can't escape that for the life of me. Oh my gosh. No, if you take me to a Taco Bell the first time we meet, oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm so sorry to anyone who's watching that and is so confused. I am not going into this any further.
It's just an inside joke. Don't worry.
But yeah, I wanted to make it dark with choir because like I said, I've been into a lot of choir lately, and if you listen to any of my songs as of recent or anything that's coming out, besides a select few, you'll probably hear a choir at some point, just because I love it. So, that being said, this is the Who Cares remix of me completely ruining a perfectly good song. No, I'm kidding. Anyway.
You didn't ruin it.
I pitched your voice up. That was fun. You ever wonder what you sound like pitched up?
I have. That drop?
Pack our things, we're ready. Rough roads ahead, no one said it's steady. No need for stress, take a breath real heavy. We will get clean, don't worry, get messy, yeah. Off with the mask, show that smile, so you're back to the past. Got real strength, we can step in the ring, ding ding, knock out. They ready for you or me, let's go. Life has been hard, but I still got hope. Edge of the cliff, I still got that hold. God put me out with that very same rope. Dead eyes turn to a beautiful soul. Fight dark thoughts, you got this, I promise. Written in stone, pull you up from rock bottom. Doesn't matter how big or small is your problem, give it time and you will solve it.
I like what you did there.
And that's the remix.
Man, you completely ruined it.
What have you done? Is it too late to take that off?
But no, seriously, dude, I love that remix. Ever since you first sent it, dude, and I listened to it, I freaking loved it, dude. I actually thought it was a lot better than the original, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, you freaking killed that thing, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I liked it too. I was listening to it for a while because, like I said, sometimes I just like making music. I'll make beats that I know I'll never because they're just so freaking complex that I'll know I'll never drop a track on.
Yeah.
And that we got a new chatter. Slam the next jam, man. You're on. Hey, Sika ZM. Shout out to you.
What do you say?
He said slam the next jam, and I feel bad because we're about to play our last song, and it's not. It's an outro track.
Oh no!
So,
Oh no!
This last song is called Goodbye, and because it's an outro track, and it's like the most anti. Now I kind of feel bad for playing it. Like, you know what? I think we gotta stay here for another 3 hours. We gotta start the whole thing over again.
Hold up a second.
So
Hold up a second.
So start with rain.
But no, with this track, me and Tev had a very which Tev is of course the dude that I'm literally talking to right now. But me and him, I first asked him like I think just a few, not a few songs, but we weren't really finished with the album like at all. And I asked him, "Yo, bro, I think it would be really cool if I could grab my acoustic guitar, lay down an acoustic guitar like riff or whatever, and if you like it, I think it could be really cool if we have an acoustic thing to end off the album." He agreed, but it took a while for it to happen. I sent him a couple riffs. We never he liked them. Um but we still ended up not doing it. And then I finally sent him something and actually wrote something to it, and I sent it to him. He really liked it, and then he ended up just harmonizing with it. And this is pretty much just not just only saying us. Okay, this is us basically saying goodbye to a girl. Basically saying, "Hey, it's time for us to say goodbye. I know it's hard, but we got to say goodbye, even though it's hurting." But it's also just a cool way to be able to end off the album and say goodbye to whoever may have made it through the whole entire thing, if that happens. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to make.
It was, yeah, and it was cool because like I said, I had nothing to do with it. He actually, the cool thing about the song is he recorded the guitar and vocals at the same time. So
Yeah.
it's mixed where it sounds like we're actually both in the same room, which was kind of the goal. But yeah, I was just sing over top of that, and I think it turned out really, really well. And just a very natural song. No effects besides like the effects of us sounding far away. Nothing crazy done to our voices. And yeah,
Yeah, and I told him. Yeah, and I told Tev that that's actually what I wanted. That's what I had in mind. I told him like that's what I had in mind when I sent him the riff and sent him the rough version of it. Is I don't want this to be like a very produced song. I just want this song to be as if we are just chilling in a room, and just singing, like literally just me playing my guitar and us just singing. Like just like a very natural, intimate type of thing where we just kind of just spill our hearts out, if you will, over whatever I played on my guitar. So, and I definitely think it's a really, like I said, I definitely think it's a cool and interesting way to be able to end off the album. So yeah.
And I think it's kind of fitting. I just realized this just now. Like, for this first track, I thought of an idea that would be really cool to start the track, and you found start the album, and you found a really cool way to end the album, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that worked out. But without wasting any more time, the last song, we're slamming the next jam in honor of Sika ZM. So even though it's definitely not a jam compared to the rest of our songs, but here we go.
I don't wanna say goodbye. Don't wanna lose all the memories I hold so tight. Yeah, and I don't wanna say goodbye, but maybe we'll be together in another lifetime. And I realize we gotta leave now, but I'll feel bad anytime I drive by your house. Oh, your house. So I guess this is goodbye. Goodbye. I guess this is goodbye. Goodbye. I know this is goodbye. Hope to see you in another life.
And that is the album. We did it. What an album, man.
You did it.
What an album.
Yeah, dude.
What a journey, man. And the thing is, we're not...
Yeah.
I'm not going to go full details, but we're definitely not done, guys. Especially if you guys go crazy with supporting, you might see us back even sooner. Yeah, if you want us back...
Because if this...
Yeah, you say what you're saying.
Yeah, because we're very small artists, so if you blow this album up we will put ourselves under extreme pressure to get something else even huger out.
Exactly. And we already have some ideas for certain things. I can promise you, unless one of us, passes out, or something worse, we'll definitely at least be on another song together. But we're planning on some big things.
For sure.
But thank you guys.
So
Um,
yeah, so definitely should reschedule my death then.
yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Might want
I'll
to
go ahead and
postpone
call
that.
the yeah, I'll go ahead and call the Reaper, let him know that I can't do it do it this Friday.
That'd be a sick song though for a idea for a song.
But like rescheduling your death or talking to the Reaper?
Both. Actually, we got
That would be cool.
that thing that we're thinking of. We got to add that to the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today.
I know what you do today. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for commenting, or if you are not seeing this live, the fact that you're at this point in the video is absolutely insane because I don't think I'm going to go back and edit this, so it means you went through all the technical difficulties because I don't want to go back through all this footage and try to fix. So it's messy, but we're messy in a respectful way. We're human. That's a better way of saying it, but I'm also really tired. But thank you guys. Make sure, I say a lot, if you want to support us, pre-save down below. The link is down in the description. That would mean the world to us. We genuinely don't know how many people have pre-saved. We just know how many people have viewed and seen the content for it, and so we're hoping we get a good amount. We're really excited for this Friday and see what happens. But yeah, anything you want to say?
Pretty much just thank you to whoever tuned in. Thank you to the two chatters, Kiwi and what was the other person's name?
Sika ZM for wanting us to slam the next jam. He came in at the
Yeah,
very last
dude.
moment, but hey, it counts. He got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, for sure. If you're still here, man, sorry that you tuned in so late. But it still means the freaking world to us that you tuned in and let alone actually chatted. And of course I know Kiwi isn't here, but of course huge freaking shout out to her. And I hope that she's fine you sharing her information so that way I can hopefully get in contact with her too. And hopefully do something with her. But thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. We're so excited for this freaking album. At least I can't put it into words
Yeah,
how
me
excited I am. And yeah, dude, it's been a pleasure working with you, and I know it's not gonna end anytime soon.
No.
But yeah, this album was insanely fun to make, dude, and I not only got another person who I can make some songs with, but I also got a friend from it.
Oh yeah. For
So
sure.
yeah,
As
it was
you can
really,
tell by
really.
this video, we're pretty close already, and we only know each other for like what? I think it's coming up on 3 months. I'm wanting something for my
Yeah, and we
anniversary, by
li-
the way. 3-month anniversary.
yeah. Okay, fine. And we literally have we literally have an inside joke where we hold hands in a Taco Bell bathroom.
I can't escape that. This entire street. But anyway,
Hopefully Kiwi doesn't get. Yeah, hopefully Kiwi doesn't press us on it.
hey, she was confused, but hey, but that being said, we're gonna end this. I'll probably still talk to you afterwards, just because we have some things to talk about. But yeah,
For sure.
thank you guys again. Pre-save. If you want to see this video again, it's also going to be on Anonymous's channel. So you can also check him out. And yeah, thank you guys so much. And I'm going to now end the stream.